A few months ago, I made a video telling you that the INIA Flare was the ultimate affordable entry point, won't break the bank at home beauty device. I told you that you didn't need to spend luxury money to get real results. And that was absolutely true. For the beginner, the INIA Flare is incredible, but I didn't tell you the whole story. I didn't tell you what happens when your skin graduates. What happens when your baseline improves. And you actually need the heavy pro grade supercharged technology that costs $500 plus. I stopped using the Flare around about 45 days ago so that I could test its bigger, more beautiful brother, this. The INIA SPHERA, which is a baseball-sized 8-in-1 docked clinic flagship device. And today, I have to admit something. Once you cross over onto this device, there's no looking back. It's affordable, it's powerful, and it's been designed with results in mind.
Alright, I want you to take a closer look at this chart because you'll see that the INIA Flare and the INIA SPHERA, although similar, are not the same devices, and they are designed for different things. In your late 20s and your mid 30s, it's all about maintaining your current skin collagen levels and preventing the visible signs of aging from developing further. Once you hit your 40s and your 50s, then you're looking for a more comprehensive approach. Now, this is down to those subtle hormonal shifts that occur as we get older, which triggers a sharp acceleration in the amount of collagen loss that we experience. And the INIA SPHERA, well, that's been engineered for this very exact reason, to help take care of it.
So let's start with the biggest upgrade, how we actually feed the skin. In the INIA Flare video that I done, I talked about Iontophoresis, and this is generation 1 technology. It uses a magnetic charge to push small molecules like vitamin C into the skin. Your skin barrier is practically armor, and it's going to try its hardest to prevent any large or heavy molecules passing through. Now, if you're spending $80 on a thick peptide serum or a hyaluronic acid or a liquid collagen and rubbing it on your face with your fingers, or even using a basic wand, 90% of that is literally washing down the drain. And it's going to have a really hard time trying to integrate into your skin. The way that the SPHERA fixes this is by executing what I like to call a biological heist. It's literally stepping things up from generation 1 to generation 2 with the INFUSE Plus, which is electroporation. So we have iontophoresis and electroporation. So instead of just magnetically pushing ingredients, electroporation, which we all know I'm a huge fan of, uses high voltage electrical pulses to temporarily pop open the cellular channels in your skin. It literally creates microscopic open doors in your barrier. You apply that heavy serum, you sweep the device over your face, and those molecules that are just too large to otherwise get through your skin find their way integrating way easier for a plumper, more radically hydrated look. Now, the aging face is a multi-dimensional, multi-angle issue, and really, it requires you to look at all of the layers and not just the surface. So, we have to talk about what's actually holding your face up, the scaffolding or the muscles, and I need to give you a very real, very honest heads up about the SPHERA's lift mode. If you're used to that gentle, fluttery little microcurrent feeling that you get from basic microcurrent wands, this is gonna be a wake-up call. The EMS on the SPHERA can be a little bit spicy, but that's because it's a heavy-hitting deep tissue contractor. When I say spicy, it's not painful, it's not even uncomfortable. You just feel it. It's designed to grab those structural muscles along the jawline and the cheekbones and force them to engage, effectively shortening and toning the tissue that started to sag. But because it packs such a massive punch, you really don't want to cut corners on your skin prep. Electrical current needs a physical bridge to cross from the device into your tissue. And that bridge, that's your conductive gel. Now, you don't want to be cheap when it comes to applying conductive gel. If you're applying a paper thin layer, or you're letting it dry out while you're gliding, that powerful current in this device is going to get trapped in the skin surface. And that is going to sting. The energy in this will never reach where it's designed to go, the muscle. And because it's not getting to where it's needed and it's focusing itself in that top layer of the skin because of poor conductivity, it is going to be so zappy. And unless you get off on that, you're probably not going to enjoy it as much. You need to lay down a thick, generous layer of conductive gel or a heavy water-based serum because you really want to give the energy a proper hydrated highway into that deep tissue. And when you do that, this device will give you an immediate held look that a lot of people usually only see after a professional clinic session. But honestly, I love that this is EMS in beast mode. But a little tip, start low and build your way up rather than shocking your skull out of your skin right off of the bat. I know you're thinking of going in at maximum intensity right away. Do not. I mean, or do, because who am I to tell you what to do? But if you want to enjoy the treatment and actually see results, go low, go slow and build it up, and you are going to get just perfection. Now, we need to talk about the flip side of the coin and why more power can potentially ruin your face depending on the modality that's being hyped up. And in this next mode, radiofrequency. But the skincare industry isn't always transparent, not forgetting to mention that a lot of people are confused about the physics of how radiofrequency actually works. If you use a poorly engineered, overamped radiofrequency machine that runs on 1 MHz or lower, the energy is reaching 3 to 4 millimeters deep. Do you know what lives 4 millimeters down? Your subcutaneous fat pads. And radiofrequency creates heat, and fat cells can die at 43 degrees Celsius, especially if that heat is prolonged and often. If you blast your face with the wrong frequency, you might tighten the skin, but you risk permanently disrupting your facial fat, which is going to leave you looking hollowed out and older. And that is not the look we're going for here. But you don't need to worry with this one because the Sphera solves this with a dual lock system, if you will. It intentionally locks its Titan mode at exactly 1.5 megahertz. It's one of those scientifically proven dermal sweet spots. This specific range is actually considered clinical grade for home use, and it's been optimized to balance safety with noticeable structural results. Now, because of the physics of multipolar radiofrequency, penetration depth is heavily restricted by the physical distance between the electrodes. And it doesn't stop at heat. When you're in Titan mode, you're also getting a dual wave LED therapy. We're talking 630 nanometer red light for surface level repair combined with 850 nanometer near infrared or NIR light. Now, that near infrared light, it goes just a bit deeper to help with the overall vitality of your dermal tissue. It's basically a very complete way to heat the skin. I mean, yeah, I actually really love this. Because the Sphera has got this large raindrop head with curved edges, the 11 gold radiofrequency electrodes are spaced perfectly to mathematically box that energy right in at 1.5 to 2.5 millimeters deep. And that is going to help to heat up that collagen, but it's also going to protect your volume. So if you're looking for skin tightening with radiofrequency, that collagen denaturation that switches to collagen stimulation, breaking apart those old collagen strands and then replacing them with that fresh, youthful collagen instead, it delivers. Another reason why I haven't put this thing down is thanks to its A-shot. It's no secret that I'm not the biggest fan of at-home dermal rollers. I love a derma pen, but derma rolling or microneedling with a microneedling roller, it often causes way more irritation and damage than is needed. Plus, the downtime can be pretty extensive when you start getting deeper. The Sphera, it helps to eliminate the need for dragging a derma roller across your face thanks to electric microneedling. And for this, is using electrical pulses and also combining it with 470 nanometer blue light. And what this is going to do is it's going to help to punch transient non-ablative micro pathways into your skin. And it forces your pores to refine, it tightens up that laxity, and it's also going to go right on in and smooth out that coarse texture, and all without a single drop of blood. It's completely painless. It's working on two fronts. You have the pulses that are refining the pore elasticity, while that specific blue light wavelength is going to help to keep your skin clean and calm. Now with the A-shot, what you want to remember with this one is that you don't want any skincare products on your skin. A clean, dry face is what you're looking for. You take the device and you literally just sweep it over the skin, and then what this does is it creates thousands of tiny micro arcs that leap from the device into the skin, creating all of those little tiny pathways that when you apply your skincare afterwards are going to be drunk right up if you're not going in and doing the infuse mode. And because INIA has made such a well thought out device, it goes right on in and it closes the loop when we switch things on to cool mode. Now I don't know if you can hear this, but the fan is fired up inside the device. The device head here is going to start to drastically cool down your skin. This is the perfect way to cool your skin down after a session, whether it's with the radiofrequency, whether it's with infuse. The coolness that it sends through these cold tips is going to be instantly constricting those blood vessels. It's going to be shutting down any surface redness. It's going to be calming any irritation. And because of the design shape shape, because of the raindrop shape, you can get right under the eyes on the cooling mode, which if you get under eye puffiness or water retention in the mornings, yeah, it just literally depuffs so fast. I mean, just for that alone, for me, it's so worth it. But yeah, that is the INIA SPHERA. So an 8-in-1 device, it can feel a little bit, I guess, overwhelming. You look at the multiple modes and you think, where do I even get started? But that's actually the beauty of this, because it hasn't been designed to be a confusing tech lab experience. It's been designed to be a flexible and easy to use toolkit. You don't need to use all 8 technologies every time you turn it on. You just need to build a routine that matches what your skin just needs that day. Now, depending on the mode you're using, it has got inbuilt sensors, which means that it's only going to be working when it's in contact with your skin, which is going to help to keep your treatment safe and consistent, no matter which of the modes you're using. But something I want to highlight here is that you really have to remember to respect the hardware, and you also need to remember to respect your biology. And like I mentioned just a minute ago, that means that you don't use every mode on this every single day. But if you're thinking about getting this, or you already own it and you're not sure about how to set up a routine, here's my own protocol that I use that is simple, it's effective, and I find it to be really efficient. So first things first, you're going to choose your base action. Now, your base action is the one that you are going to alternate depending on the day that you're on. And you'll know that you're using a base action because it's one of the modes that will need a conductive gel or a serum to work. So you could choose the lift mode if you want that EMS muscle sculpting snap where everything is going to be lifted. If your focus is going to be on sculpting and remodeling, then you're going to pick the RFTI mode or the radio frequency tightening mode. Then once I've got those out of the way, once or twice a week, I go in with the electric needling. So I'm going to make sure that my skin has been clean, that there's no gel or anything on there. My skin is nice and dry, and I'm going to use the device, like I mentioned earlier on, just gently brushing it against the surface of the skin. Really, it's got to be just barely there. And I go on in and I use this over any areas where I'm going to have enlarged pores, which for me is typically on my cheeks and my T-zone. And that's really just going to refine my skin's finish. Then what I do is, if I've used a radio frequency treatment, I will go on in with the cool mode, which is really going to bring my skin temperature down, and it's going to help to get rid of any post-treatment flush that you might have going on. And then last but not least, the mode that I've gone in and used every single day while I'm trialing this device is the infuse mode. And the way that I do this is I apply my heaviest, most nutrient dense serum on my most precious topicals. Think PTT6, PDRN, peptides, pure hyaluronic acid, and then I'm going to run the Infuse Plus mode to drive those right into my skin's channels and really get the most out of every last drop. And that's it. Whether you're fighting laxity or you're just trying to get your expensive serums to actually penetrate and do what they're meant to do, you have all of the tools that you need right here. And you don't have to choose between convenience and results. It really does give both. So, which of these devices is the right choice for you? Well, the INIA Flare, if you're in your late 20s or your mid 30s and you're looking to maintain, this is the one for you. Or the INIA SPHERA for those aged 40 and over, looking for that collagen remodeling and some real intensive work for the skin. Alright, so I know what you're probably thinking now, and it's probably going along the lines of, when a device claims to do 8 or 9 different things, all in one shell, usually means that it doesn't do any of them particularly well, right? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was skeptical about this before I used it. I mean, I have fallen victim to more than my fair share of mediocre Swiss Army knife devices. They've somehow managed to scale up the performance of every single mode, whether it's that deep tissue EMS contraction or the precision of the radio frequency skin tightening. You aren't getting a watered down version of these technologies. I mean, you're actually getting a bit of technology that feels really high grade, really premium, and most importantly, actually delivers where it says it does. I mean, I've used more than my fair share of dedicated devices to know when something delivers. The radio frequency feels mid-tier. The EMS, it feels supercharged. The Electroporation definitely has the skin drinking up those topicals. And the needle-free needling, it works on pores and complexion like a champ. And I'm honestly surprised that it is so well designed and works so well given its price point. when you compare it to some of my other devices, I think it is aesthetically beautiful. It's weighted perfectly. It feels premium. And this baseball-sized head means that it follows the curves of my face effortlessly. It doesn't have the pivoting head like the Flare does, but it's got this spherical design, which means that you can pivot it yourself in your hand, and it is going to pivot itself as you're moving it. I mean, I guess for those of you who are tired of having a drawer full of single-purpose gadgets, or you're tired of juggling 5 or 6 different chargers and cords and cables, for me, this bridges that gap between not being overly expensive, but also offering high-end quality and that mid-tier skin rejuvenation in one device. And that is about it for this one today. Now, I'm going to put all of the technical specs and links in the description down below. But if you've got any questions about the INIA SPHERA or the INIA Flare or any of the other INIA devices or their modalities, feel free to ask away. The comments, as always, are open. But thank you for joining me for this one today. And I hope to see you in my next video, which is going to be device number 3 in my affordable skincare devices series. So until then, I'm leaving with my SPHERA. TJ, over and out.